The night sky unfolds, an infinite canvas splashed with the shimmering light of a billion stars. A gentle voice echoes through the cosmos, filled with reverence and ancient knowledge. In the beginning, God created the heavens, the earth, and all that exists within them, the voice proclaims, setting the stage for an epic tale. The camera slowly pans across the star-strewn expanse, hinting at the vastness of creation and the mysteries it holds. Today, we explore the story of the first humans, Adam and Eve. The narration continues, drawing us into the intimate drama of humanity's dawn. Across the nascent earth, divine light dances, shaping mountains and valleys from primordial chaos. Oceans surge with untamed energy, their waves carving coastlines into the awakening world. Vibrant vegetation bursts forth, painting the land with lush hues as life takes root. God created light, the sky, the land, the seas, plants, animals, and finally, humans in his own image, Adam and Eve. Bathed in the ethereal light of a new dawn, Adam and Eve stand in the Garden of Eden, their forms radiant and untouched. Lush greenery explodes in vibrant color around them, a symphony of life under the benevolent Sunday. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting their flawless skin with dappled patterns of light and shadow. They move with an effortless grace, embodying the purity and perfection of a world yet unmarred. A gentle breeze whispers through the garden, carrying the sweet fragrance of exotic blooms that surround them. In their eyes, a reflection of the boundless beauty and untainted innocence that defines their existence in this paradise. The Garden of Eden unfolds, a paradise of unimaginable beauty. Waterfalls cascade down moss-covered cliffs, feeding crystal-clear rivers that meander through the lush landscape. Exotic flowers explode in a riot of vibrant colors, their intoxicating scents filling the air. Animals roam freely, their movements graceful and unburdened by fear. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the verdant ground. An ethereal light bathes the entire scene, hinting at the divine presence that permeates this sacred place. Bathed in the golden light of Eden, Adam and Eve walk hand in hand, their serene smiles reflecting pure, unspoiled joy. Their gentle steps guide them through the vibrant garden, a symphony of colors and life unfolding around them. Their hands brush against exotic plants, each touch a silent promise of eternal spring. Curious animals watch with innocent eyes, drawn to the harmony that radiates from the couple. The air hums with a sense of perfect peace, an untouched paradise blossoming in their presence. Sunlight dapples the faces of Adam and Eve as they observe the innocent world around them. A group of playful lambs leap and frolic in the soft light, their joyful bleating filling the air. Dust rises in gentle puffs as the lambs kick up the earth in their carefree play. The leaves rustle softly in the breeze, a symphony of nature's delight. Adam and Eve share a joyous laugh, their hearts filled with the simple beauty of the garden. Laughing. In the sun-drenched Garden of Eden, a dark shadow begins to slither through the ancient trees. A serpent, coiled tightly around the tree of forbidden fruit, embodies cunning and deceit. Its scales shimmer with an unnatural gleam as it surveys its domain, a subtle menace in the peaceful garden. Eyes gleaming with malice, it watches, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Sunlight bathes the Garden of Eden, highlighting the vibrant colors of exotic flowers and lush fruits. Adam and Eve wander blissfully through the idyllic landscape, unaware of the looming temptation. The serpent's whispers slither through the garden, promising forbidden knowledge and a fateful choice. But one day, they disobeyed God by eating the fruit of the forbidden tree. The narrator intones, marking the moment everything changed. In the lush Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve stand transfixed before the forbidden tree, their faces a mixture of longing and fear. Sunlight dapples through the leaves, casting an ethereal glow on the tempting fruit. A subtle, almost imperceptible shift in Eve's expression hints at a growing curiosity. Adam's eyes reflect a silent, internal conflict, torn between obedience and desire, coiled amidst the branches. The serpent observes them with calculating intensity, its eyes gleaming with ancient knowledge. The air hangs heavy with unspoken temptation, as the fate of humanity teeters on the edge of a single choice. In the sun-drenched Garden of Eden, a serpent's scales shimmer, catching the light as it turns its gaze upon Eve. The serpent whispers, its voice a smooth, persuasive murmur that seems to coil around Eve's thoughts. "I promise knowledge and power beyond your wildest dreams," the serpent tempts, its words dripping with honeyed deceit. Eve's eyes widen, a mixture of curiosity and trepidation flickering within them as she considers the serpent's alluring offer. In the radiant Garden of Eden, Eve's hand trembles as she reaches for the forbidden fruit, the apple glowing temptingly in the sunlight. A moment of hesitation hangs in the air, the fate of humanity balanced on the tips of her fingers. With newfound determination, she raises the fruit to her lips, a subtle defiance flickering in her eyes. The crunch of the apple shatters the silence as she bites into it, the first taste of knowledge spreading through her. Her eyes widen in surprise, a sudden realization dawning within her as the world transforms in an instant. A mixture of wonder and apprehension floods her face, marking the irreversible shift from innocence to awareness. In the tranquil Garden of Eden, Adam's face is a canvas of worry as he gazes upon Eve. With tender grace, Eve extends the fruit, its skin shimmering under the caress of the sunday. A profound moment of contemplation etches itself onto Adam's features, curiosity kindling in his eyes. He accepts the offering, the weight of the unknown heavy in his hand. He raises the fruit, and with a fateful bite, the destiny of mankind is altered. The Garden of Eden, once radiant, now dims as Adam and Eve succumb to temptation, their hands trembling as they hold the forbidden fruit. A sudden wave of guilt floods their eyes, innocence lost in a single fateful bite. Their eyes widen, reflecting a newfound sense of shame and vulnerability. They gaze down at their bodies, a stark realization dawning. They are naked, exposed. Panic sets in as they scramble for cover, their hands frantically reaching for the nearest leaves. Large, vibrant leaves become makeshift shields, a desperate attempt to conceal their newfound shame from each other and the world. In the once Edenic garden, Adam and Eve find themselves estranged, shadows of fear and regret replacing their former joy. They hide among the trees, a silent testament to their shattered innocence. Avoiding each other's gaze, they are haunted by the weight of their actions. The garden, once a paradise of unity, now echoes with the solitude of their shame. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy of the Garden of Eden, illuminating a paradise now tainted with dread. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, a stark contrast to the storm brewing within Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve stand frozen amidst the verdant landscape, their bodies trembling with newfound fear and shame. The air crackles with divine presence as a voice echoes through the garden. "Adam, Eve." The call reverberates, shattering the tranquility, heralding a moment of irreversible consequence. Adam and Eve emerge hesitantly from the dense foliage of Eden, their bodies cloaked in shadow and shame. Golden sunlight pierces the canopy, casting long, accusing shadows that deepen their sense of guilt. A divine voice echoes through the tranquil garden, laced with disappointment. "Why have you disobeyed me? Why have you eaten from the tree I forbade you to touch?" Adam shifts, his voice barely a whisper as he deflects blame. "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it." Eve's voice trembles with remorse as she confesses, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." The weight of their transgression hangs heavy in the air, shattering the paradise that once was. In the once vibrant Garden of Eden, an unnatural stillness hangs in the air as sunlight filters through the trees. God stands before Adam and Eve, his face etched with sorrow and unwavering resolve. "Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly, and you will eat dust all the days of your life. Now you must leave this place. The way back is closed, God says, as Adam and Eve hang their heads in despair, banished from paradise forever. Against the radiant dawn, an angel stands guard, a silhouette of divine authority blocking the entrance. The angel's flaming sword blazes, an impassable barrier between paradise and mortality. Adam and Eve turn, their forms heavy with sorrow and regret. Their eyes, filled with longing, fix upon the Garden of Eden, a vibrant memory now lost. The lush greenery of Eden taunts them, a stark contrast to the desolate path ahead. Paradise remains, yet remains forever out of reach. In the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve begin their mournful departure, their shoulders slumped with despair. The lush greens of paradise slowly drain away, replaced by bleak grays and somber browns. Each step away from the garden deepens their sorrow, leaving behind a world of vibrant life. Their heads are bowed in shame and regret, reflecting the weight of their actions. The once lush foliage withers with each of their retreating steps, mirroring their fading hope. Eden's radiant beauty dims, transformed into a muted landscape of loss as they wander into the unknown. Under a merciless sun, Adam and Eve traverse a desolate wasteland, their figures stark against the horizon. Each step is a burden, their sorrowful eyes reflecting the barrenness that surrounds them. The weight of their transgression presses down, etched deeply into the lines of their faces. Dust devils dance around them, mocking reminders of their shattered paradise. Their clothes, tattered and worn, offer little protection from the harsh elements. In the silence of the wasteland, their heavy breaths are the only testament to their continued existence. Against a desolate landscape, Eve turns, her gaze fixed on the distant, shimmering mirage of Eden. Tears stream down her face, each drop a tiny mirror reflecting a paradise lost. Adam's strong arm encircles her, a silent promise of solace amidst the barren expanse. His touch is a stark contrast to the harsh reality surrounding them, a beacon of warmth and protection. Together, they stand on the precipice of a new world, their figures silhouetted against the fading light of what once was. Under a merciless sun, dust devils waltz across the cracked earth, painting a scene of desolation. Heat shimmers above the horizon, blurring the line between earth and sky in this barren landscape. Rock and regret are the only companions in this forsaken place, a testament to forgotten hopes. The land whispers tales of obedience, temptation, and choices made under duress. A silent narrator echoes through the emptiness. This story teaches us about obedience, temptation, and the consequences of our choices. The cracked earth absorbs the weight of untold stories, a stark reminder of decisions and their lasting impact. Under the vast, open sky, Adam and Eve begin their trek across the barren landscape. The setting sun casts long, dramatic shadows, painting the desolate earth in fiery hues. Their figures, stark silhouettes against the glowing horizon, walk hand in hand into the unknown. With each step, they leave behind the garden's light, embracing a world of shadows and endless possibilities. Words materialize on the screen, capturing the audience's attention. A direct address beckons. If you enjoyed this story, an invitation to engage. Like, subscribe, the screen prompts interaction, and comment which Bible story you want to hear next. The message lingers, awaiting response and further connection. Bright animated like buttons burst onto the screen, pulsating with an inviting glow. Flashing subscribe icons dance playfully, urging viewers to join the vibrant community. A cascade of interactive elements creates a dynamic spectacle, beckoning clicks and engagement. The screen becomes a whirlwind of digital encouragement, promising more exciting content ahead.